Welcome to Wellness Maricopa at MCC's Mindful Minutes. When you hear the word mindfulness, what comes to mind? Being more centered, reducing stress? With these podcasts, which you can find on the MCC's wellness webpage at www.mesacc.edu/employees/wellness-employees, you can explore ways to become more mindful and integrate them into your everyday life. Have fun exploring and stay mindful and well. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Gail.
How are you doing today?
Fantastic.
You know, when your days just don't go like you want them to,
I know that.
what can we do to create more evenness throughout a day like that?
It's a great question. One of the things that's so beautiful about mindfulness is that our life becomes our practice. So there's a practice for that. Just like there's an app for that. There's a practice for that. So today I'd like to share some information, if you will, about an idea called, it's really not an idea, it's a state or a trait called equanimity. Equanimity, if we look at the word equanimity, it's a Latin root and it means even mind. It also means to have some psychological stability, and in that sense, there's a sense of balance. Equanimity is mental calmness, composure, evenness in the midst of experiences that rock our boat. So can we remain undisturbed with whatever life brings toward us? Now, there's a misperception around equanimity, and that's that it's dry neutrality or cool aloofness or I just don't give a damn kind of thing. And that is not equanimity. Equanimity is a mature quality of being that can produce a sense of warmth and radiance, a sense of ease. I like to say that being equanimous is having poise under pressure and calm within the chaos. So life is rarely, if ever, constant or predictable, and it can be difficult to remain balanced in the midst of all the changes and uncertainty. But equanimity can offer us the possibility of balance in our hearts, balance in our mind, in the midst of life's ups and downs. So there's a well-known phrase in the mindfulness meditation world: if we can't change the waves, then it's best to learn how to surf. And so that's what these practices are about, helping us learn to surf the waves, cultivating feelings of ease and allowing as we ride it out. So when we take the stance of equanimity, we're combining an understanding mind with a compassionate heart. It certainly doesn't mean that we're indifferent or that we don't care or that we could care less. It means that we lean into and allow life to unfold without any attachments to outcomes, without wanting things to be our way, without taking things personally. The state or trait of equanimity is opening and easing into each moment with a sense of care and gentleness. So with that brief discussion, analysis, if you will, I'd like to offer a practice. Now, with so many practices as we do inner work, sometimes we're so cut off to our inner landscape that it's easier to go through the back door and imagine offering this work to a friend. And so you decide whether you work with yourself and an issue you're going through, or if you bring to mind a friend. This practice will begin and end with the sound of a bell. So begin by bringing a sense of awareness to your body and invite the body to posture itself in a way that's comfortable. Right here, we can begin the practice of equanimity, balancing the body between effort and ease. What does inner balance feel like in whatever posture you've decided? Feel that balance. And then choose a posture for the eyes, completely closed or simply lowered the gaze, unfocused. Find the feet. Feel the feet's connection to the earth. Feel the ground. Feel the earth receiving and holding. Scan the body for any other areas of its support. What is supporting you in this moment? Object or earth? And then bring attention to the breath. Notice the breath moving. Notice how the body changes on the inhale and how it changes once again on the exhale. And notice via this breath that change is constant. Nothing stays. Everything changes. Breathing in, there's an expansion and a receiving. And breathing out, there's a contraction, a releasing, an offering. Take this next moment to set an intention. An intention for this practice. What is it that you would like to cultivate? Is it ease, grace, poise, clarity, allowing? Set an intention. An intention is like planting a seed. And the practice is what nourishes and nurtures the seed. Perhaps the intention for this equanimity practice is to feel a sense of balance and ease. So listen and receive the following phrases. Quietly repeat them to yourself or modify them to have deeper meaning. phrases that cultivate a state of equanimity. Things are as they are in this moment. My fighting against this moment creates my suffering. In this moment, I am safe. May I feel joy and ease in my life. Now turn your attention to the sensations in the body, the movement of the mind. What's present right now? And rest in a feeling of okayness with whatever is here, just as it is. So often we want to push against what's here. Can we rest in a sense of okayness just in this moment? And taking the practice a bit deeper, bring to mind either someone you care about who's going through a hard time, or think about your own hard time that you're going through. And extend wishes of well-being. I care. And yet that doesn't keep me or you from suffering. I care, and yet cannot control all outcomes. My happiness and suffering, or your happiness and suffering, are dependent on thoughts and actions. May we all find our way to joy, ease, and balance. Bring the lens of awareness inward once again. And notice any raw feeling of whatever is present within you. Remembering it doesn't matter what's arrived. What matters is that we see it, feel it, allow it, ride it as the wave. Right now, this is what's here. And just as the breath, it will change. And opening awareness to take in the breath once again. Connect with the ease of simply being and breathing.